Well, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did, but remember we did the picnic using the countable, uncountable nouns, some and any, some or any. So I was going to give you this task or worksheet to do, not as a homework. It's up to you because I'm a little bit tired of giving you a unit test or giving you a homework, and so many students don't do it. You just don't do it, and I have to keep asking you and asking you and asking you and asking you and wasting all my free time in checking. So especially homework, most of you just don't do the homework, which isn't good. So this is up to you. If you do it, then please try to do it the best you can and send it to me. I will not correct it, but I will mark it. All right, I will not correct it, but I will mark it. Yes?
My internet,
You've got problems with your internet, Mon.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just try your best. So if you want to do this, do it and send it to me. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know, I'm not gonna be chasing you. And if you are going to do this, take your time. You can do it over the weekend or whenever you like. It's a worksheet, something like we did about the weather in Thailand, but this time it's a picnic. So you can write your nickname, number, class on your worksheet, maybe at the top like I've done. The picnic, I call this, and then a picture. Or I've used computer, internet, but you don't, because I want to see your handwriting. I want to see your handwriting, so don't use computer to make it, all right? You can maybe use a computer for the first part if you really want to, but really I don't want you to do that. I want just on a piece of paper with coloring pencils and pens. And so draw a picture of a picnic in a park or something. And then the most important part is the writing. So I've written here, this family is having a picnic in the park, just as a start to the little story. Then I start about what they haven't got for the picnic. Now this is where you make mistakes, especially the good students. You're making, well, not you, but good students in pattern 4. Some students have done this already. Nearly everyone is making mistakes. Nearly everyone is making mistakes. So maybe if you listen, you won't make the mistakes. So I've started with there's some, that's the uncountable positive. There's some water, so water, no S, uncountable, and some fruit juice, no S on those words. There's some water and some fruit juice. You could have some chocolate, you can have some, anything you can think of. Okay, then I have the negative. There isn't any, not some, change to any now. There isn't any, and I've got lemonade or ice cream. Again, these are uncountables, so no plural S on them. Then I've moved on to the countables. There are some, or there aren't any. Sandwiches, ES, because these are countable, so you need the plural ending on the word. Sandwiches, not sandwich. And some apples with an S, not there's some apple, that is wrong if you do that. There aren't any bananas, again with an S, or oranges with an S. Okay, so I have uncountable, positive and negative, countable, positive and negative. All right, so that you try to do something like this. Don't just copy this. Don't just copy this. This is to show you how to do. So maybe you can think of something different than water or sandwiches. Maybe you can think of something else. Many things in Thailand that you can use for a picnic. Many things. Use your imagination. Do we understand? Yes or no?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good, good. Right, so I'm just move on to what will help you. What will help you? If you, in your activity book, okay, this part here of this page, this will help you to check your own answers. It says here, there's some bread, uncountable. There's some cheese, uncountable. There are some tomatoes with the S, countables. There are some strawberries, IES, the countables. And then down here you have the two negatives. There aren't any apples, countable, S on the apples. There isn't any chocolate, uncountable, no S on the chocolate. So use this to help you. And when you finish, use this to check your own answers before you send to me. Because it's very difficult for me to check on, you send a photo. One, it's difficult for me to check and mark from a photo on a computer and to tell you exactly what is wrong. It's a lot of work. So I'm not going to check it and tell you what's wrong. I'm going to just look at it, and if I think it's very good, you'll get a very good point. And if I think there's some mistakes, you might lose a point. All right, so but it's up to you. All right, if you want to do this, do it. Okay, so now we're going to move on. Now we're going to move on to today's lesson, which is this page here in your class book. What page number is this, somebody?
59. Page 59.
Right, page 59. Yep, page 59 in your class book. This is today's lesson. So it says here to look and read quickly. Okay, which of these activities are mentioned? Remember I told you the word mention. Mention means to say, very quickly say something about something. So if I'm talking to you about this lesson, and then I talk a little bit about the worksheet, so I mentioned the worksheet. That's the word mention. Okay, so an unusual holiday. Unusual mai thamada, isn't it, in English, in Thai? Right, so if you have this page open, you can point to these words, meet Mike, and you can follow with your finger and your eyes, and I will try my best to read slowly and clearly so that everyone can follow and understand. Right, let's go. Meet Mike and Kerry Benson and their children, Emily and Jim. They usually go to the beach in the summer, but this year they wanted to do something different, not the same. One day they saw a TV program about working holidays. Holiday where you don't just go and relax on the beach, you go and you do some work. Kerry said Mike was very excited because he's bored of beach holidays. They found some information on the internet and they decided that they choose where to go. They decided to go on a working holiday in Spain. They went to a farm in the mountains, and that's what we can see in this picture up here. The mountains of Spain. Looks very nice. And this must be the farm here. They went to a farm in the mountains in the south of Spain. The farmer grows olives. If you look down here, you can see a picture of some olives there. You have green olives and black olives. Very healthy food, very good for your health. And olive oil is very good, very expensive, but very healthy. The farmer grows olives and he grows vegetables too. It is hard work. That means it's not easy. It's difficult, makes you tired. It's hard work, so he needs people to help him. The Benson family picked the olives, picked the olives for me. He said, it isn't an easy job. Then here we can see the Benson family, and they've been working on the farm. The family stayed in a cottage. Again, if we move down here, you can see a picture of a small house. A cottage is a kind of small house, usually in the countryside, and usually not together with other houses, on its own. A bit like a bungalow sometimes. The family stayed in a cottage. They didn't have electricity or water, so they got their water from a tap. Again, down here you see a water tap outside the cottage. They worked hard, but they had fun too. There was a small swimming pool, so they swam. Remember, swam, past tense of swim, every evening. On Saturdays and Sundays, that's the weekend, they visited towns and beaches. We saw some interesting places, said Emily. But the best part of the holiday was being on the farm. And students who are clever and want to learn English, read it over the weekend or in your spare time. Read it and try to think of questions and answer them. It's a good exercise to do on your own or with a friend or with your family. Okay, now we come down to the questions here. So this is your time to speak if you want. I don't want the same student speaking. You know by now, good students, that only if nobody's answering, then I would like you to answer. But give the students who have problems with internet or with microphone or they're shy or whatever, give everyone a chance to do the speaking activities. Right, so who's reading question number 1? That's how we start. Somebody read question number 1.
Pen.
Who's that? Pen?
Akin.
Akin, go.
How many children have Mike and Terry got?
Right, now I want somebody else, not Packing, but somebody else to answer. Somebody mute their microphone. Somebody mute their microphone. That's better. Now I want somebody else to answer, but when you answer, try to make a sentence, not just 1 or 2 words, not a word or a phrase, a sentence. So, who's answering number 1?
Pancake.
Pancake.
They have got 2 children.
Children's?
Yes.
Will you mute your microphone? It makes a funny noise. No, it's not children's. The plural of child is children. Child is singular, children is plural. There is no such thing as children's. No S. That children is the plural. And if you say, you was correct to say they have got, but they have, we can do as a short form. If you can do a short form, you do a short form. That's natural English. So we would say they've got 2 children. Okay? Right, who's reading question 2?
Best.
Best?
Shogun.
Where
Best?
do they usually go in the summer?
Again, please.
Where do they usually go in the summer?
Yeah, good. Who's answering?
We find
Ufai. Okay, good.
they usually go to the beach.
They usually go to the beach. Perfect answer. They usually go to the beach. It says, do they go? So it is present simple tense. So we don't change into past tense, which is correct. You didn't. They usually go. And usually we cannot do past tense with usually. Okay, who's reading question 3?
Idea.
Idea.
Which country did they go to this year?
Yeah, try not to say those words too fast. Which, not which, which. And for those of you that really like to sound the words better, is to try and make a little H sound when you say this word. So instead of saying which, is to say which, with a sound. Which country did they go to this year? Good. Who's answering? Who's answering the question?
Pancake.
Best.
Oh, come on, Pancake and Best, you've already... Come on, somebody else. The Shogun's gone quiet now.
Marty.
Go on then, Marty, you do this one. Yes, Marty?
They went to Spain.
Yeah, nice and easy, isn't it? They went to Spain. And some students in other classes, not in your class, would answer this. They go to Spain. They go to Spain. They don't get it. If you see did, your brain must automatically switch to the past tense. So they went to Spain. Luckily, you're very lucky that 411 has got some really good students, and most students are trying to answer questions, which makes it much better for learning. In one of my classes, there's only maybe 1, or if I'm lucky, 2 students that will try to speak, and it's really, really difficult for them to learn, not as fast as this class. Good. Who's reading the next question?
Shogun.
Tara.
Shogun.
What does the farmer go?
Good. What does the farmer grow? Okay, who's answering? Everybody likes to read the question, but not answering. Who can answer? What does the farmer grow? Right, if nobody answers, I will choose somebody. That's the way we're doing it. So, what does a farmer grow? Pancake, your answer.
The farmer grows olive and grow vegetables.
Right, you said grows twice, 2 times. You don't have to say grows olives and grows vegetables. You say grows 1 time, and change the farmer to the pronoun he. He grows olives and vegetables. All right, that's good. Okay, who's reading question 5? Who's reading question 5? Nobody? I will. How? No, I'm doing it now. It's too late. How did the Bensons help him? Right, who can answer? Idea.
The Benson family picked the olives
Good, but you
for
don't.
him.
Yes, but you don't have to say the Benson family. You can just say they. Okay, you can change this to the pronoun. The Bensons. They picked the olives to help him, or they helped him by picking the olives. There's different ways you can say that, but I would say they and not the Bensons. How did the Bensons help him? They picked olives, or they picked the olives. Okay, number 6. Somebody read.
Shogun.
Shogun, read.
How often did they swim in the pool?
You noticed with good, well done. Has everyone noticed with Shogun? Shogun's not very good at English, but he can read now, can't he? Because he keeps trying. He keeps trying, and he's just getting better. He can read. There's not that many students that can read as well as Shogun does, so that's good. Okay, who can answer? Answers, please.
Fine.
Ufai,
He swam every evening.
again, please.
He swam.
He, not
They.
he. Ah, they.
They swam every evening.
Very good, yeah. And remember that swam, past tense of swim, past tense question, did. They swam every evening. Good. Who's reading question 7? Tara, go.
What did they do at the weekends?
Good. And it's nice to hear somebody speaking the S at the end of a word. That's always good in English. Answer? Anyone? What do they do at the weekends? I'm helping you. Look what I'm doing here. Marty.
They visited towns and beaches.
Yes, and we have it up here. That's exactly the answer. They visited towns and beaches at the weekends. Remember, weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Good. And number 8, I want answers in chat. No more speaking. I want the answers to number 8 in chat, and I don't want Pancake or Marty. I don't want you to write in chat. You can take a break. Let's have students who have not answered the questions today or not speaking on the microphone to answer in chat. That's what I want. Question number 8. Did Emily like the farm? I want to see answers in chat, but not. I want to see a student who has not spoken in the microphone to write their answer in the chat box. So Marty and Pancake, you can take a break. Best can take a break. Idea, all right, although you did answer in the microphone too. Yeah. Yes, she did, but that's correct. Well done. Well done. So, did Emily like the farm? Yes, she did. Good. Well done. And what we're going to do now is Well, first of all, I'm going to make this picture just a little bit bigger. Oh, it's quite a lot bigger, isn't it? Right. Number one, picture number one in chat. In chat, what is picture one? No idea. Change student. In chat. Picture one, what is it? Not idea. Do you understand the word not? Olive. Actually, idea was correct though. He said olives with an S. Olives with an S. It's more than one, isn't it? Green and black olives. Okay, olives. Picture two in chat. Picture two in chat. What is that? Is a cottage? Pufai, cottage.
Teacher, may I go to the toilet, please?
Of course, yeah. Yes, you may go to the toilet. Okay, good. Cottage. Three in chat. Tap, tap, tap. All right, clever students. Number three in American English. Marty. Number three in American English. Picture three. What is it? Tap is what we use in British English. What does American English call this? It's not a mountain, is it? Shogun doesn't wait. Picture three in American English. Who knows what it's called?
I don't know.
Well, no. Pancake? Pancake, no?
Huh?
Tara, best? Anyone? Not mountains. Stop writing mountains. We're on picture three. It's a funny looking mountain, isn't it? Americans don't call this a mountain. Go and get some water from the mountain. All right. So, yeah, number four is mountains. Correct. Picture four is mountains. So, picture three is there you go. I've put it in chat for you. A faucet. A faucet. But I don't use the word faucet because I'm not American. But I don't know. I've never been to America, but I think if you ever go to America, you might hear them say faucet and not the word tap. Okay. Right, just before I finish this, just before we finish this, I would like students who haven't answered a question, if possible, everyone to answer one of these questions. So let's go quickly. Number one, how many children have Mike and Kerry got? Somebody answer in the microphone.
Idea.
Okay, idea, go.
They have got 2 children.
Not children's. Why did we keep saying the S on children? There is no S on children. The plural of child is children. Okay, they've got 2 children. Where do they usually go in summer? Anyone can answer. Otherwise, it would take too long. Anybody can answer. Where do they usually go in summer? Anyone? Tara, where do they usually go in summer?
Best.
Best?
They usually go to the beach.
Right. Which country did they go to this year?
Pancake.
Pancake.
They went to Spain.
Good. What does the farmer grow? Anyone? What does farmer grow?
Best.
Best.
He grows olive and vegetable.
He grows olives and vegetables. Try not to say vegetables, just say vegetables. But good. How did the Bensons help him? How did the Bensons help him?
Fine.
Pufai?
They picked the olives.
Good. Yes, they picked the olives. Good answer. How often did they swim in the pool?
Marty.
Marty?
They swim every evening.
Yes, good. They swam every evening. What did they do at the weekends? What did they do at the weekends? Anyone?
Best.
Best?
They visit beach and towns.
Visited. Okay, best. Visited, not visit. They visited towns and beaches. Good. And all right. Did Emily like farm? We won't bother with that one. We won't bother with that one. Right. I still have a few more questions for you before we go. So, what was the name? Close your books if you can. Yeah, close your books. If you want to keep your book open, you can, but yeah. What was the name of the children? What were the children's names? What were the children's names in the story?
Marty.
Marty.
Emily and Jim.
Emily and Jim. Good. What was Mum's name? What was Mum's name? Mum's name? Anyone? Pancake?
Curry.
Kerry, yeah, good. What was Dad's name?
Idea.
Hang on, I heard Nano. Nano. Nano, yeah?
Mike.
Yeah, Mike, good, well done. Well done, good. Right, so yep. I'm gonna stop there, I think. What am I? I am something. Oh, look, Tara wakes up now. She likes this. I am something hard, small, not very small, but small, something you can eat. But before you eat me, my skin is green. I wear or I could say I wear a green coat. I grow in a tree. I wear a green coat. You have to take off my green coat, and then you see I am very hard and brown. But when you break me open, inside I am white, and you can
Shogun.
eat me.
Best.
Shogun?
Coconut.
Hey, well done, Shogun. The coconut.
You
Good.
sure you already asked this question?
Oh, did I? Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You
Ah, and I was thinking, I was thinking Shogun's so clever. Oh, I'd already asked that one. All right. Oh, I'll have to think of one that I haven't asked then. Let me think of something. I am something. No, that's. Oh, thinking of something that I haven't asked you. I am something you can eat. I am something that people make. You can use vegetables as part of me. I'm usually big, but not very tall. I'm big, but not tall. People make me. Many people like to eat me. And I can be made with many different things, usually with vegetables.
Pancake.
Pancake.
Pumpkin.
A what?
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin. I'm not tall. I'm quite flat. I'm very flat, actually. I am flat. Best?
Sandwich.
No.
Moon.
You have to bake me. You have to cook me, bake me. So
Tara.
Moon.
Tara,
Pumpkin. Hamburger.
Mon.
Salad.
No, you have to bake me in an oven.
Pumpkin.
Packing.
Rice.
No, I'm flat and I'm big and flat.
Shogun.
Shogun. Shogun. Oh, he just says his name. All right, I will give her another clue. You must get it now. I am round.
Pumpkin.
Big, flat and round. Pack in.
Hot dog.
Ah! Big, flat and round. Hot dog.
Marty.
Marty. Marty.
Best.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza. I have to get it in the end. I'm flat. Like a pancake. I'm flat like a pancake, but I'm not a pancake, I'm a pizza. Okay, so that's all for today, students. Have a don't forget the picnic worksheet. If you want to do it, take your time, make it look good. Check your writing before you send to me. But it's not really a homework, it's just up to you. You do it or you don't do it. Have a great weekend. See you all back here on Monday. Bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.